Good afternoon, Georgetown. It is Wednesday. It's time for our midweek news video. What a beautiful day it is. Blue sky and the birds have joined us today, so it's a great day. I have 6 items for you this afternoon, and we shoot these in the morning, so it's morning and afternoon. I have 6 items for you, and they're small, but they're all important. Number 1, attached to this video is information about our cause for the next 2 weeks. It's the Right to Life organization of Holland, and you can read in more detail about that cause and why we've chosen it in the attached PDF. Number 2, we want to thank you for your continued involvement and engagement and support of Feeding America. Last night we had 60 families, 188 individuals come through to receive food. We're grateful for your volunteerism, your financial support of this ministry. And it's always good to get people on Georgetown's campus interacting with Georgetown people around an important common need in our community of food. So thank you as always. The third Tuesday of every month is Feeding America distribution. Number 3, this Sunday we have communion again. We have profession of faith as well, and we have 2 young women from our congregation who will be making profession of faith. And whenever we have profession of faith, we have communion. So if you're still worshiping at home, we want to encourage you to prepare elements. If you're joining us for worship and fellowship afterward, communion elements will be provided for you. Number 4, Lake City is an annual ministry of Georgetown. It is involving 8th graders. This year it's 8th graders and freshmen in high school. We have 16 students who are going to be working with Friends Ministry, doing cleanup, painting, and construction. And you're going to hear more about that in the next week or two. But just know, June 27th through 30, we're sending a crew up to Lake City to do some important work. And we've already had some members of Georgetown and staff members exploring and doing some intel work on what's most needed for this time. We're going to have ways for you to partner both in prayer and in other ways of support in the next couple of weeks, but just know that this is coming. Number 5, community nights at Georgetown. The community relationships team has said it's important to us to re-engage the community with some activities that will draw people onto our campus. Now, those people can certainly be Georgetown people. We want to encourage that, but we want to open up the campus for activities and for events during the summer. Community relationships team said in the past we've done a movie night, and that was our big event for August. And this team has said we want to do more than that. So July 14 and August 18, I'll say those dates again in a few moments, are going to be nights where there's going to be sports activities, there's going to be fun events for community members. We're going to advertise this, and it'll be a wonderful night, or a couple of nights of interaction with community members, just for play, just for being together. Think of it as a large neighborhood block party, and who may all come, we don't know, but all are welcome. Those nights are July 14 and August 18. Put a placeholder in your calendar for that, and they will be communicating more about what that will look like and what that will involve, and ways in which you can get involved with that. Number 6, beginning Monday, I begin an 8-week sabbatical at Georgetown. I will have a communication for you either today or tomorrow about what that's going to look like. I'm grateful that Georgetown has a generous and healthy sabbatical policy that's consistent with classical and denominational recommendations. In the past, I've always produced something on a sabbatical, and after the events of 2020 and COVID church and challenges all around us and health challenges in my own home, it's going to be a good time of reading, rest, and replenishment. So in advance, I want to say thank you for this time. My sabbatical is not going to be the entire summer. It'll be 8 weeks beginning on Monday, and I'll be back mid-August, and then the second part will be in January. And right now that looks like either doing a lengthy clergy retreat at a renewal center for pastors, or it might be some conferences. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but I want to say thank you for this time. Thank you to the elders for approving it. And clergy sabbaticals are just an opportunity for pastors to refresh and replenish. We love our work, we love our people, but we recognize that 2020 has been exceptionally draining on churches, on schools, on leaders of all kinds, and it's time. So we've got a great staff, we've got good shepherding folk who can fill in my absence, but I want to say thank you in advance, and I also want to share with you in written form, either today or tomorrow, some of what that may look like for me. So Christ's peace to you. Eric will be taking over both my end of the week email as well as these weekly updates, so I'm sure they'll only be much better than they've been. Thanks for being part of Georgetown's life and ministry, and the peace of the risen Christ to you.